because we are part of Nigeria. And then I also want to say that there's no, we cannot say hope is totally lost, because there's one thing I believe in. One thing I believe in is that the biggest room in the world is room for improvement. And so even if we're not doing what we ought to do properly now, that rules out the fact that we'll do better next time. So that is what I want to say. All right, so as the chairman has already said, it's a verification visit we came for. Now, this verification visit, I want to quickly also say what the chairman said. We ought to have informed you when you are having your meetings, but sir, it's a meeting, it's an exercise that is meant to be an annual exercise, and it's an annual exercise that has to do with 92 political parties. So if we want to say we want to fix this exercise when you are having your meetings, that means we have to get the date of meetings for all the 92 political parties, and I don't know how that will be. It will be possible to have every party meeting at the same time so that Inec can do this exercise at the same time. And we cannot say, we'll do for your party at a time, do another party at another time. That is not it. It's an exercise that is time-bound, has a time frame, and so INEC has to do it when we can do it. So we really plead with you to understand with us, because it's actually supposed to be a constitutional and an annual event. Now, the chairman has told us you received our letter, and I just want to say in summary, the letter is meant to inform you that we want to come and verify the party. Every political party knows that before you can get registered, you have constitutional requirements you must meet. And this same constitutional requirements is what determines your existence. Because we found that a lot of parties get registered and just play a wolf. You know, you go back to the next time, you don't get anybody there, and so INEC has said no. There has to be something that keeps parties on check. So this is it. One, we are here basically to do, I think, about 4 basic things. One, we want to check your NEC members. If you check our letter, it says, apart from getting a list of your NEC membership, we want a physical appearance, because we want to be sure that you are who you say you are. That is what we want to do. And so that is why we came with a form that everybody here will have to fill. We know you have your list in the commission, yes, but we'll have you fill all of this for us to cross-check with what we have. So today, that will be starting with every member of the NEC that is here present will fill our form for us. That is when you have shown us your identification. We usually accept 4 either of the form ID cards I'm going to be, identification forms I'm going to be mentioning. One is your national ID card, or your international passport, your voter's card, or your driver's license. Either of these 4, we will be checking to be sure that this is you. And then as we cite your originals, you'll be giving us a photocopy. Then you will fill this. So this is one of the reasons why we came. And then one of the next reason again is I want to check your premises. You also know that the Constitution says that every political party registered in Nigeria must have a premises, a headquarters office in Abuja, FCT. So we want to come and ascertain that ADC is validly occupying this premises. So aside sitting here, we will have to go around to your offices, and then we will also be seeing your valid documentation showing that this place is yours, either your tenancy agreement, your receipt of payment, or citing your originals, and of course going back with the photocopies. So that's the second thing we'll be doing here. And thirdly, we also know ADC is a big party. It's a party that has been for a very long time. And so I know you know that every political party is meant to submit to the commission constitutionally some reports at the end of every election year. Your income report, contributions report that is meant to be submitted to the commission 3 months after the election. And you're also supposed to be submitting to the commission your expenses report 6 months after the commission. So we'll be ascertaining if your party has submitted that. We'll be checking your books of account. That is part of what we're doing here today. And then of course, like we said in our letter, we'll also be collecting about 5 copies of your constitution and your manifesto. The reason being that we have also noticed as Inec that some parties, having registered their constitutions with the commission, do some alterations and begin to function with their own copies of your constitution. So we want to have what you're using as your constitution so that when we get back, we will be checking it against what we have with us. Now, the commission is also doing what we call a logo bank project. The logo bank project is where we have the constitutions and the manifestos, as well as the logos of all political parties. We have a database for that, which we're introducing. So that is why we have also come with our flash, so that we'll be going home with a soft copy of your constitution, your manifesto, and your logo. So these are the reasons why we're here today. And because we spent some time already, we are here exactly 10, this is already 12, and we have 2 parties per day to verify. So we'll have very little time left to spend here, so that we'll go to the next place. So we will divide ourselves. The moment I'm done, if you permit, we'll have some of the leaders begin to sign the document. We'll have the chair delegates, probably your legal advisor, to take some of our legal team is here. They'll go around to check your offices and then check your documentations for the office. We also have the accounts team that are also with us. They will be checking your account record so that we do everything simultaneously and we won't be taking much of our time. Now I want to repeat. I saw your write-up here. And it says, I alone cannot change the world. But it says, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples. Okay? So I want to share it with you. And I want to say, I really shared the pain. And I felt the emotions of your chairman. But I want to say it's not a waste. It's not a waste, okay? Even the little you can do, keep on doing. Because I know, for one, Nigeria will not crash. We will surely improve. Thank you very much.